Hello friends, this is Gangadhar from Dimensions to discuss the quantitative questions from the RRB 5th paper. Okay, let us discuss the series questions first. The series questions are the 56 to 60 questions in the paper. So let us discuss the first question, 56th one. The given numbers of the series are 6, 39, 213, 1090 and 5496. Okay, the pattern involved in the series is how 39 will become from 6 is nothing but 6 into 5 plus 9 is 39. 6 5 is 30 plus 9 is 39. Then the same rule applied for 39 with a little bit of difference. That means 39 into 5 plus 18 we need to do. 39 into 5. 35 is 150 and then 9 5 is 45. 150 plus 45 is 195 plus 18 213. So then 213 to the next number. So 213 into 5 plus 9, 9 2 is 18, 9 3 is 27, we need to apply. So 213 into 5, 200 into 5 is 1000, 13 into 5 is 65, 1065 plus 27. 1065 plus 27 is nothing but 1092. But instead of 92, we have 1090. So the wrong number of the series is 1090. Okay, because it fails the pattern like into 5 plus multiple of 9 fails at 1090. So your answer is 1090. Okay, then the next one is 57th one. The numbers in the series is given like this. We need to find out the wrong one out of the series. 17, 141 and then 358, 701, 1213. Let us take the differences. What is the difference between 17 and 141? Okay, 11 minus 7. What? 11 minus 7 is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. Okay, and then this is 13. 13 minus 1 is 14. 144. Next one, 348 minus 151 we need to obtain. See, 13 minus 1 is 12. This is 124. Next one is 358 minus 141. 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, 5 minus 4 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2, 270. And the next one is 701 minus 358. 11 minus 8 is 3. Okay, and 70 minus, this is 11. Okay, this is 69. 69 minus 35 is 35. So this is 343. And the next one, we need to find the difference between 1213 with 701. 3 minus 1 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. And then 12 minus 7 is 5. 512. So the differences are like 124, 217, 343 and 512. This 512 is 8 cube. This 343 is 7 cube. But 6 cube is 216. Whereas 5 cube is 125. ఈ రెండింటి దగ్గర డిఫరెన్స్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి the wrong number of the series is 141. If this is 17 plus 5 cube 125, that means 142, then it follows the same pattern. The differences are the cubes of the numbers from 5. So the wrong one is 141. Okay, correct one is 142. Okay, this is 57th problem. Then coming to 58th, the series involved is how the 6 becomes 14. Okay, 6 into 3 is 18 minus 4. 6 into 3 is 18 minus 4 is 14. Then how 14 will become 51? 14 into 4. 14 into 4 is 56. 56 minus 5 is 51. And then we need to move 51 to 249. 51 into 5 minus 6. 51 into 5 is how much? 255. 255 minus 6 is 249. If we continue like this, the series fails at 1486. So wrong one of the series is 1486. Okay. And the next one is 59th one. For the 59th one again, observe the differences. What is the difference between 24 and 8, which is nothing but 16. Then the difference between 88 and 24. 8 minus 4 is 4, 8 minus 2 is 6, 64. Then the differences between 232 and 88 we need to observe. 232, okay. 12 minus 8 is 4, 22 minus 8. 22 minus 8 is nothing but 14, 144. Okay, and the next one, 488 minus 232. 8 minus 2 is 6, 8 minus 3 is 5, 4 minus 2 is 2, 256. So it appears like 16 is 2 power 4, okay, and then this is 144, this is 256, otherwise this is 4 square, this is 8 square, this is 12 square, and this is 16 square. Okay, 4 square, 8 square, 12 square, 16 square. Next we need to add 20 square, 400. 488 plus 20 square is 888, but it is given as 887. So the wrong one of the series is 887. Okay. Next coming to 60th one, 8, 21, 85. These are the numbers. So 8 into 3 minus 2. 24 minus 8 into 3 is 24 minus 2. Okay, actually 8 into 3 is 24, minus 2 is 22. But instead of this we have here 21. It follows the same pattern. If you check 22 into 4 minus 3, because it is near to 88. 22 into 3 is 66, but it is 85. So 22 into 4 is 88. 88 minus 3 is 85. And the same pattern follows. 85 into 5 minus 4. If you found out 85 into 5 minus 4, that will be 421. So the pattern involved in it is into 3 minus 2, into 4 minus 3, into 5 minus 4, but it fails at 21. So the wrong one of the series is 21. Okay. This is 60th problem. Okay. Now the next one is 61st one. From 61 onwards we have individual questions like 15 questions. 61st one. It is given that Harika, Mahi and Sami started a business by investing 1 lakh, 1.2 lakhs and 1.5 lakhs respectively. Find the share of each out of an annual profit of 74,000. So what is the ratio of their investments? See, Harika invested 1 lakh and the remaining invested 1.2, 1.5. So as the ratio 1 is to 1.2 is to 1.5, we will rearrange it like 10 is to 12 is to 5. The ratio of their investments is 10 is to 12 is to 5. So automatically ratio of their profits is also in the same ratio. Overall profit is 74,000. We need to divide the 74,000 among these 3% in this ratio. Sum of these three values is 37. Since sum of these three values is 37, we need to calculate the annual profits of each and every one. First, for example, profit for Harika is nothing but 10 by the total values is 37 into 74,000. If you found out, this is 20,000. In the same manner, we can find the profits of the remaining. Your answer is option A. Okay. And the next one is 62nd problem. For the 62nd problem, A is X% of C, B is Y% of C, A is dash percent of B is the question. A is equals to some question mark percent of B. Since A is equals to question mark percent of B, A is equals to A by B into 100. But it is given that A is X% of C and B is Y% of C. So X% of C by Y% of C is nothing but X by Y into 100. The question mark value is X by Y into 100. Your answer is that one. Okay. And the next one is 63rd problem. For the 63rd problem, a shopkeeper marks his goods 30% above the cost price. So market price is 130% of cost price. He gave a discount of 15% on the market price. So selling price is 100 minus 15, 85% of the market price. So finally, for the 63rd problem, selling price is given as 85% of what 30% is, no? So 130% of cost price. Selling price is 85% of 130% of cost price. If you simplify, you will get that as 110.5% of cost price. Since this is 110.5% of cost price, we can write it 100 plus 10.5% of cost price. If the selling price is 100 plus some p% of cost price, then the profit is 10.5 and your answer is 10.5. There ends the problem. Okay. And the next one is 64th problem. For the 64th problem, what principal will amount to 560 in 3 years at 4% per annum simple interest? Okay. 64th one. What principal will amount to 560? Amount is given in simple interest as 560. We need to find out the principal for 1 year. So 1 plus RT by 100. Okay. R is 4%, time is 3 years, 4 into 3 is 12, 12 by 100. We need to calculate the principal. If you simplify, how it will be? 4 3s and then 4 25s. 25 plus 3 is 28. Then the principal is equals to 560 into 25 divided by 28. 28 2 is 56 and your answer is 500. Okay, there ends 64th problem. Then coming to 65th. For the 65th problem, it is given that 4,800 rupees becomes 6,000 rupees in 4 years at a certain rate of compound interest. In compound interest, 4,800 becomes 6,000 in 4 years. So 6,000 is the amount and then principal is 4,800 plus rate of interest is not mentioned, 1 plus R by 100 power 4 since time is given as 4 years. This is the first condition what we have. Then they asked, what will be the sum after 12 years? We need to calculate the amount after 12 years in the same amount. Okay. Uh, Amount is equals to 4800 into 1 plus r by 100 power 12 we need to calculate. This amount we need. From this, 60,000 is equals to 4800. Two zeros will get cancelled. Then 12 5s is 60, 12 4s is 48. So 1 plus r by 100 power 4 is 5 by 4. We can write it like this, 4800 into, okay, 1 plus r by 100 power 3 whole power, power 4 whole power 3 we can write. 1 plus r by 100 power 4 is nothing but 5 by 4. So replace this 1 plus r by 100 power 4 with this 5 by 4. And on usual simplification you will get the final answer. Okay, as 9375. Okay, there ends the problem. Then coming to 66th problem. Coming to 66th problem, 24 men can complete a given job in 40 days. Find the number of men required to complete the job in 32 days. The usual logic is M1 D1 is equals to M2 D2. So which is nothing but 24 can complete the job in 40 days. Then how many numbers will complete the job in 32 days we need to calculate. So if you find X, that is your answer. Then coming to 67th problem. Whereas coming to 67th problem, a train of 360 meters long is running at the speed of 54 kilometers per hour. Then find the time taken by the train to cross a tunnel of 390 meters long. Since a train is crossing a tunnel, the distance covered by the train is nothing but the sum of the length of the train as well as the length of the tunnel or bridge. Okay, so time required is nothing but, so train length 360 whereas the bridge length 390 divided by the speed is given as 54 kilometers per hour. We need to convert it into meters per second by multiplying with 5 by 18. So 360 plus 390 is 750. 750 divided by 18 3s is 54, 3 5s is 15, 15 5s is 75, and your answer is 50 seconds. Okay, there in 67th problem. Whereas coming to 68th, find the greatest number with which when we divide 37 and 48, it leaves the respective reminders 2 and 3. When we divide by 37, it is a remainder of 2. When we divide it by 58, it is a remainder of 3. So the finally we need to find the HCF of 37 minus 2 comma 58 minus 3. Okay, which is nothing but 35 comma 55. The HCF of these two numbers is nothing but 5. So your answer is 5. Okay, and the next one is 69th problem. For the 69th problem, the average of three numbers is 20. Since the average of three numbers is 20, the summation is 60. If two of these numbers are 16 and 21, that means the sum of two numbers is 37. Now the third number will be 23, and that was your answer. Okay. On the 70th one, in a two-digit number, the units digit is 7 more than the tens digit. Okay. So check the options in which the units digit is 7 more than the tens digit. Among the options, only option E satisfies this condition. So your answer is option E. Okay. So surely we have to move certain problems with options to question. Okay. Automatically the time will save. Okay. Then coming to the next question, which is 71st one. A class has 20 boys and 15 girls. If one representative from each sex has to be chosen, in how many ways can this be done? We need to select one boy and then we select one girl. One boy can be selected in 20 ways, one girl can be selected in 15 ways, then the total number of ways are 20 into 15, nothing but 300. Your answer is 300. Okay. Then coming to 72, what percent is 40 kgs of 2 tons? 2 tons. 1 ton is 1000 kgs, 2 tons is 2000 kgs. We need to find 40 kgs is how much percent of 2 tons? Okay. 1% is 20 tons, 40 tons is 2%. So your answer is option A. Okay. Next, coming to 73rd problem. Kamal borrows 500 rupees from a bank. If the bank charges interest at 6% per annum, how much amount shall he pay after 2 years? Since bank is charging, we need to use compound interest formula. If you use compound interest formula, directly you will get your answer. Okay. And the next one is 74th one. For the 74th problem, father's age is 3 times the age of his son. After 30 years, it is given that for the 74th problem, okay, father's age is equals to 3 times the age of son. After 30 years means father's age will be f plus 30. Father will be 18 years elder to the son. Okay, 18 plus s plus 30. So replace this f also with 3s. 30 and 30 will get cancelled. 2s is equals to 18, s is equals to 9. Okay, the present age of the son is 9 and the age of the father is 27. Okay, and the next one is 75th problem. So for the 75th problem, It is given that 40 cattle can graze a grassland for 60 days. The number of cattle that will graze a grassland 2 times as large in 40 days. Okay. In the second case, the grassland is 2 times of the grassland in the first case. Okay. So here nothing but the rule is M1 D1 W2 is equals to M2 D2 W1. W2 is the work in the second case. W1 is the work in the first case. In the first case, the number of cattle are 40, whereas the number of days are 60, and we need to take the work in the second case, which is 2 times of the first work. In the second case, we need to find out the number of persons, whereas the number of days is given as 40 and the work is W. W and W will get cancelled. 40 and 40 also will get cancelled. X is equals to 120. Then we need 120 cattle in 40 days to graze the total field. Okay. Say. Then from 76 onwards, we have a data interpretation problems. It contains a bar diagram indicating the expenditure and income with the 2 different shades from 12-13 to 15-16. Okay, right. Whereas coming to 76th problem, the ratio of the income of the year 2012-13 and 2015-16 is nearest to 2. The income, see the bar on the vertical line, the values are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Okay. See, in between 6 and 8, a bar length nu batti manam 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8 varaku manam consider cheyalsi untundi. Okay na. So 2012-13 lo the income is 6.5, whereas in 15-16 the income is 8. We need to calculate the ratio between 6.5 and 8. 6.5 and 8 is nothing but 65 is to 80. 65 is to 80. If we divide with 5, 13 is to 16. Okay, since it is 13 is to 16, approximately we will consider as 12 by 16. 12 by 16 means 3 by 4. And your answer is 3 by 4. Okay, that ends the problem. Then coming to 77th problem. Since actually 76th problem lo nearest to anadu kabatti we are considering 3 is to 4. Nearest to anakapothe then we move with the none of these. Okay. Then 77th one. In 2015-16, what is the percentage of expenditure over the income? In 15-16, income is 7.5. In 15-16, income is 8, whereas the expenditure is 7.5. We need to calculate expenditure over the income. 7.5 by 8 into 100 we need to calculate. Okay. And the next one is 78th problem. What is the average annual income? Average annual income. We need to add all the incomes. Okay. All the incomes are 6.5, 7, 7.5 plus 8 whole divided by 4 we need to calculate. Okay. And that was you need to convert in terms of 1000 rupees. Okay. So it actually got 8,000 actually. 8 indicates 8,000. So this much of the value into 1000 we need to do, and your answer is none of these, right? And the next one is 79th problem. For the 79th problem, percentage increase of expenditure in 2013-14 as compared with the expenditure in 12-13. In 13-14 expenditure is 6.5, in 12-13 expenditure is 6, the difference is 0.5. We need to compare with 6, 0.5 by 6 into 100 we need to calculate. Okay. And the last one is 80th problem. For this 80th problem, what is the balance of the family budget during the period from 13 to 16? In 2013 to 14, income is 7, expenditure is 6.5, the balance is 0.5. And all the 3 years, the balance is 0.5, total value is 1.5. 1.5 into 1000 is 1500. So the balance is 1500. So your answer is none of this. Okay, it is not there in the options. Okay, then the approximation problems are already remained, which are from 41 to how much? 55. 41 నుంచి 55 వరకు అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదండి. ఈ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా ఈ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ మనం కంప్లీట్ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ చేయాల్సినవి. ఓకే, అప్రాక్సిమేషన్స్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్లో ఆప్షన్స్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. ఆప్షన్స్లో ఉన్న వాల్యూస్ కనుక బాగా నీరర్గా ఉంటే మన అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ చాలా యాక్యురేట్గా చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, అంటే అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ కొద్దిగా యాక్యురేట్గా ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ వెరీ నీరర్ వాల్యూ అప్రాక్సిమేట్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. సో దట్ మీన్స్ యాక్చువల్ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. అలా కాకుండా ఆప్షన్స్లో ఉన్న వాల్యూస్కి డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయనుకోండి, ఆప్షన్ 1 నుంచి ఆప్షన్ 2కి, ఆప్షన్ 2 నుంచి ఆప్షన్ 3కి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంటే మనం అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ కొద్దిగా కంఫర్టబుల్గా తీసుకున్నా కూడా ప్రాబ్లంలో ఎగ్జాక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ రీచ్ అవుతాం. ఓకే, సో 41 to 55 ఆల్ ఆర్ ద అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. అన్నీ కూడా యూజువల్గా కంప్లీట్ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ చేయాల్సిన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. ఓకేనా, నేను కొన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే, లెట్ us see what is that one? For example, if you go with the 44th problem, for the 44th problem it is given that 0.008 plus 6.009 divided by 0.7 square. So approximately treat it as 0 and 6.009 as 6 divided by 0.7 square means 0.49. Again approximate this 0.49 as 0.5 which is nothing but 1 by 2. On simplification you get it as 12. Okay. So ఇలాంటి approximation అన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్కి పాసిబుల్ కాకపోవచ్చు. Okay. This is 44th problem. Okay. And then coming to 45th problem. For 45th problem you need to divide completely and your answer will be square root of question mark is 24 and the question mark is 576. Okay. And then coming to 46th problem where the cube root value is involved. Cube root of 795657 into 7 divided by 3.8 into 5.5 we need to simplify. Cube root of something. Okay. We know this is nearly 7. 9 cube is 729. 90 cube is 729 along with 3 zeros. So its approximate value is 90. 90 into 7 divided by 3.8 into 5.5. Treat this 3.8 as 4 approximately. 4 into 5.5. 4 5 is 20. 4 into 0.5 is 2. Take it as approximately 22. And if you calculate, and that was your answer. Okay. And next one is coming to 47th problem. For 47th problem, it is given that 5546 divided by 47 plus 4984 into 0.25. Okay, and then we need to divide the whole value with 11. This is the question. 5546 divided by 47. See, approximate this 5546 as 5550 and this 47 as 50. These two will get cancelled. Your answer will be 11. Then coming to this is 0.25 is nothing but 1 by 4. 4 ones, 4 twos, 4 6 and again it is 6. 1 2 6 6. Okay. 4 ones, 4 twos and 18. 18 means 4 fours. Okay. Right. 1 2 4 6. So 1 1 1 plus 1 2 4 6 when divided by 11 we need to calculate. Okay. And automatically you will get your approximate value as nearer to 124. Okay. And 48, 49 ఇవి కూడా actual simplification చేయాల్సిన problems. Okay. So మీరు simplify చేస్తే automatically you will do. And then for 50th problem square root of 749 is given. Approximately its value is 27. Okay. So square root of 749 value is approximately 27 into 0.56 is nothing but 0.6 plus 14.38. We need to multiply 27 with 0.6. If you multiply that will be 16.2 plus 14.38 is there. So and your answer is approximately 30. Okay. Then coming to 53rd problem. Square root of 2300. Square root of 2300 into square root of 240 is given for this problem. Square root of 2300. 50 square is 2500. So nearer to 50. So we need to check with 40 and 48. So its approximate value is 48. And coming to here, the approximate value is this 240 is in between 15 and 16. So your value is also this 48 into 15. 48 into 16 ki madhyalo undali and your answer is approximately 745. Okay. So remaining problems also usually we can simplify anamata. Okay. For 55 621.52 square approximately this is 622 square. We need to multiply completely and after multiplication you will get approximate value nearer to option 1. Okay. Right. So finally this is the explanation for the quantitative questions from the RRB 5th paper. Thank you very much.